Hello, beautiful people. It's a powerful day, 11:11. If today you're watching this and it's not 11:11, you can still tap into the energetic power of it because 11:11 is an energetic in a timeline that's linear and not linear. So, guys, we live in a space and time and multidimensional reality where linear time doesn't really exist. So what you can do is, if it's not 11:11 and you're watching this video, you can tune in to the frequency of 11:11:20 and just play with that energy. So that said, let's move on. Today's powerful portal of energy has to do with releasing and creating, manifesting, going for what our soul journey really is asking of us. So it brings me to a John Maxwell quote. We cannot become what we need by remaining what we are. And oh my God, that quote hit me like a brick today as I am navigating how to manage my household with my older teen and my younger teen. Recently, I just got done a big energy training, a huge vibrational shift. And I feel like today is really showing me that it's time to catch up with it and that certain living arrangements aren't in alignment with that anymore. Guys, you know, a lot of times when huge energy portals happen, we think, oh, I'm going to manifest my dreams. Guys, yes, it's true. Your vibration rises, you start manifesting. But guess what? Change is going to be among us as we start manifesting, which means the boat is going to start rocking about who we're living with, who we're in partnership with, how we live, our businesses, everything about our physical reality starts to shift. And God, is it uncomfortable? I am so uncomfortable today. My solar plexus is on fire as I start to unhook and decord myself from my oldest son. It's very uncomfortable. And everything in me wants to just go back and do it the other way. And I can't, because we cannot become what we need by remaining what we are. Today might be your calling to do the same. What do you have to uncord? Now you take the scissors and unhook from today so that you can truly just fly higher in your life. You know, diving deep so you can rise high. And in doing so, you remember that greatness. Who or what is the ball and chain holding you down from rising in your frequency? Now, if you're like me, you might have thought that if you raise in your frequency, you can just be allowance of everything, and everything can just be, you know, going on. The shit show can be going on around you, and you would just be kind of like Buddha on the mountaintop. But you know what I'm starting to realize is that's not true. As you raise your vibration, the lower frequencies get really agitated with you and are not willing to work with you. They cannot even match anymore. So they've got to find a new reality. I've got to find a new reality. So it's an interesting journey being these modern mystics living in just a modern suburban society, being parents, you know, working from home, working in a 40 hours a week, whatever we do. Yet we are creating the fifth dimension on the earth right now. It's a lot of work. It's kind of crazy, guys. It's craziness in the making here. But we can do this. So my message today is stay the course. Use the 11:11 energy to really sustain your vibration. And if you notice yourself spiraling down, take a break. This is what I did today. I got triggered after a while talking to my son. I got triggered and I said, you know what? I'm going to go exercise. I'm going to go move this energy. Lower frequency people will start to just attack you when you try to take space. The lower frequency person will keep trying to hook you in to their pain body. And it is so seductive. Do not give in. Do not give in to the dark side, okay? The thing is, guys, keep your vibration high. Do not take things personally. As you raise your frequency, pain bodies are going to try to bring you down. You keep rising back up. Take the space you need. Take the space for integration. Take the space for release. And if you feel just this really uncomfortable tension through your body, be with it. Okay, right now it's like this for me. Just, you may be feeling a similar thing, you know, as you're letting go of karmic ties and courting and contracts. As you raise your vibration, those things need to be unhooked. And the way you can unhook them is through just feeling them, digesting them, really naming, I'm done with this, unhooking physically, like physically see yourself energetically unhooking, and then let your whole body like feel a sensation of unhooking. So it's physical and energetic at the same time. This 1111 portal of energy is powerful for this. Our whole planet is going through it. You know, we're trying to unhook from this fear paradigm, from this needy paradigm, from this powerless paradigm. Now, in my small macrocosm, you know, my son wants his full power in his life, and I want to be a fully empowered person too. And we're both kind of pulling each other down. So we're working with this. We're learning that, you know, my ideal and my expectation of what I want family to look like has to basically put in the trash. Just throw it in the trash, let go of my expectations, and let go of my vision for it, okay? Because that is done, and it's time for something else. So what I have been in the past is this mother role with a certain expectation for family and what family does and how they act and how they do all this stuff. That bullshit is going in the garbage today, okay? Because it's outdated and it's no longer serving this family. And unfortunately, it's time for us to part ways. So, and it's okay. What do you need to let go of to become who you need to be? Now, need, I know, is a strong word, but need is that soul longing. Need is that unexplainable desire to go this way, to have this, to expand. It's this personal growth aspect of you that is like, this is what needs to be. And who are you being right now? That's outdated. Okay. What style of communication? What are you living? What job are you doing? What relationships are you in? How are you doing relationship? What expectations do you have? All these things are powerful to look at with this 1111 energy today. Okay? And not everything is going to look like a cookie cutter. You know, in this 3D world that we live in, but are not of, it says that things are supposed to look and pan out a certain way, and family and life and work, everything's supposed to, you know, have a trajectory, right? What if that's not so? What if that's not so for your life? So as we are living in a 3D collective, but not of the 3D collective, we start to realize that we have to buck the system. Those forms and structures of schooling, of the work world, workforce, of things that like family and relationships, all are going to start to look really different in 5D. These kids that are being parented right now, they are like, leave me alone. They are wanting to fly sooner. This system of high school and college and, you know, family and whatever, it's like, it's not theirs to live. And or perhaps it will be, but it's not in the stars. It's not written in the stars basically anymore. Okay, so so 1111 is really asking us to not live by the forms and structures of 3D reality, the 3D collective anymore. Okay, so as we are in these middle 4D and upper 4D perspectives and vibrations and frequencies and heading to the 5D realm, we got to take this really broader perspective of brilliant possibilities, other possibilities of living and being and knowing. And it's really challenging sometimes to unhook from that 3D collective consciousness. It's going to feel wobbly. Your solar plexus is going to be on fire because the solar plexus is the seat of personal power. It's the third chakra, right? And it starts to be like, can we really do this? Can we really leave this form and structure? Can we really let go? I think we can. So just go into it. Go into the sensation you're feeling. Give it attention. Move it along with exercise or singing or energy work, whatever you want to do. But it's an energy that's getting ripe, and it's like ready to go. Your personal power is ready to go. If you're willing to let go of the fear paradigm and trust and surrender and take that Nestle plunge, into the wave of the universe. The wave of the universe is that 1111, right? Here comes a big wave of energy. Here comes a big wave that you get to say, this is what I want my life to look like. Now, my son might really want his life to look very different right now. So, causing the friction and just being like, creating the animosity so that he can, the contrast, so that he can just really expand from it. Perhaps that's what's happening. I mean, there's lots of ways to look at our situations in our lives, and it's always a co-creation. And so there's a co-creation on my part, what my soul's asking for and yearning for, and then there's a co-creation part on my son, so that he's looking to expand too, and we both have different frequencies that we're cultivating. We both have different life phases that we're in. So it's like there's this huge smoldering co-creation, and an 1111 wave of energy is showing up in this huge co-creation for us, but it's asking both of us to take a look at a similar thing. What's not working for who we need to become? What's not working in your life for who you need and are being called to become? And that's what 1111 today is asking of us. And if you're watching this not on 1111, it's okay. Tune in to the wave of energy. Remember, there is no linear time in the universe. We are living in multidimensional realities. So you can tap into 1111. Tap into 1111 every day at 111 or 1111. Today's even more powerful because it's November 11th. So tap into that wave. Tap into that wave. And what is it showing you? What is today showing you that you have to let go of to become the person that you need to be? All right. So name it. Name it. Who are you becoming? I want to hear it in the comments. And are you willing to let go of something that's really hard to let go of? Are you willing? I want to hear a yes in the comments. Can I hear a yes in the comments? Are you willing to let go of a form and structure or a role, the way that you set up an expectation in your life for it to look like? You're willing to let it go. And it's not comfortable. So get ready to be a little uncomfortable or a lot uncomfortable. Feel the sensation. Feel the sensation of the energetics in your body. Be with it, move it, dance, sing, be aware of it, and then name what you are calling in. Yes, that's the truest power now. So naming what you really want to bring in. Okay, beautiful people. If this is a lot for you, this is a lot for you, I'm here. I am here for you if you would like some support. I do free 30-minute discovery calls, which can turn into other types of coaching or energy work. All of it can be done remotely or in person. So if you're across the globe, we can still I can still support you. So guys, if you could use some support, just let me know in the comments, and we can set up that 30-minute free discovery call. Beautiful people. Awakening and ascending is essential, and our soul craves it, but it is not a walk in the park. Use this wave of 1111 to help you really become clear and what you are creating in your life, what you require to let go of, and where you are going. Beautiful people. Namaste.